Luna Community Care is a peer support space for neurodivergent adults. So neurodivergence means that you basically think or act or communicate in ways that are not kind of deemed normative or compliant with like social norms. And there's nothing wrong with being neurodivergent. In fact, like, we should be celebrating neurodivergence. And so we've created a space for people who are neurodivergent to give and receive support to one another, engage in like special interests, meet other community members, and also we just have a lot of programming that really celebrates joy. So we have a ribbon cutting. Our cooperative has been about 4 years in the making, and we are finally at the point where we're opening up our programming. We have a full schedule that starts this week of classes, support groups, special interest clubs, and so this is the launch. So we are incredibly unique in that we are a workers' cooperative. We're the first disabled workers' cooperative in the United States, and we have implemented a system of paying employees, whether they're disabled and they receive benefits or disabled and don't receive benefits, equitably so that nobody loses their benefits. So for example, folks who don't have the limitation of income because of benefits can just be like a 1099 contractor and get paid that way. But folks who are disabled or need to not maximize their benefits, or if they've reached their limit, they can receive payment in forms of stipends, in forms of gift cards, and also our biggest kind of push is something called an ABLE account, which is a 401k for disabled individuals, and the money that's put into those accounts isn't counted against the monthly income that one has to have to qualify for their benefits. So really it's to create a space where all disabled workers have equity, and also for the 4 disabled workers that are part of the cooperative, we also will have equity, and we can then have more opportunities for intergenerational wealth and money that will support us into our elder years. For disabled individuals, they are often underpaid, or if you're disabled and let's say that you can't work your hours because you're having a flare-up of chronic illness or you're in autistic burnout, there's not a lot of supports built around that. And in a workers' cooperative, we're able to really teach everybody kind of the basics of the business, work off of people's strengths, but then also take care of one another when, for example, somebody has a flare-up and can't work. It's really important for us to make sure that it's not held against other people, or people don't get fired just because they're dealing with their disabilities.